Chance, you got to carry the hammer. You got to you get a sack, I think, right off the bat. What was the opening few minutes of that night like for you?
Well, first I like to give glory to God, because He lets me play this game, lets me live His life. So thank Him. And I feel like every game is different, but it's always fun. So carrying the hammer is fun. I really just carry the hammer for the team. That's a team thing, not just for me, not individual. Getting the sack, Coach Jace just called a great play, and they happened to run a sprint out on that play, so it was my job to make the sack. Wasn't anything special.
You guys been playing so well on defense. What do you see kind of clicking on that side of the ball right now?
We gave up too many points last game. 10 points is way too much. So we got some things to work on. Every day is a different monster. Yeah, we've been playing well, but like I said, if we're getting up 10 points, that's 10 points that's 10 mess ups, I guess.
And after the game, Ben Weaver was saying that you guys gave way too many rushing yards, and going back and looking at the stats, it was like 105. It wasn't like a ton, but what's that say about your team that you guys are still playing really well, you're getting big wins, but yet you feel like there's still a lot better you can do?
We're working to be dominant. So 105 yards, we're looking for 0 yards. We don't want the offense getting anywhere. We feel like we could win games on defense, and giving up points is not helping us win game on defense.
Giving up 24 points, I think the last 4 games, that's not dominant?
No. I think Michigan hasn't given up a point in 3 weeks, right? So.
It seemed like Colorado State, that one drive where they got their first score, they did pretty good on the ground, but after that, you pretty much stiffened and shut them down.
Oh, yeah. We take pride in our grit on defense. So that long drive, people were tired. But after the first 7 points, we were like, all right, that's way too much. We really don't appreciate people scoring on us.
How much of results that you guys have seen so far this season help change or maybe mold your expectations?
I feel like it all started in fall camp and summer conditioning. I mean, we knew what we had, and every time we go out to work, our expectation is to be the best, BTB, and to attack the future and to start to finish. So I feel like as the years progress, we've learned how to work together and also learned how to play as a defense and trust each other. So I feel like, we're still working to be dominant, if that answers your question, I feel like our expectations have not changed. They've always been the same. We're just, getting better at reaching our goals.
You guys faced this really difficult turnaround this week. What kind of challenge is this week for you guys you got back late last night, already getting ready to play another game, and you have one less day to prepare?
Like we always say, the separation is in the preparation. So, yeah, we play on Friday, but no matter what, we're going to prepare the same as if we played on Saturday. We still have the same amount of practices, the same amount of time in the practices. So, it's a mindset. You got to Bronco up.
Does it matter, like physically at all or anything like that? Do you guys lose a day to heal or anything like that?
Yeah, because we lose one day, But that's what the training room is for. The training staff, get in there and work out any kinks that you have, you know what I mean? So that's just all up to the players. And if the player has an injury or is hurt somewhere, they need to go in there and get fixed up.
Cam obviously has been really involved the last couple of games since DSU got hurt. How does he fit in back there, and what are you seeing on him?
Cam is hungry just like us. It's funny because Rook, DSU, you guys know that's like my kid, so he's getting hurt, and Cam, they both went to high school together, so kind of stepped into the stepchild role when he came here for me. So yeah, he's done a really good job, stepping in, just getting thrown into the fire. I think his first time getting in, he had 2 pass breakups and a forced fumble, so so he's been doing a really good job, and he's great to have out there.
What's he bring to the defense? Maybe different about him.
What's different about him is Rook and Cam's demeanors are different. Rook is more of a voicers and out there. Cam is more quiet. He's more quiet with his play. He's out there just doing his job. So that's the only difference. But other than that, he makes plays, and we appreciate him being out there, appreciate him stepping it up into this role.
Through 6 games, you've allowed opponents less than 50% completion percentage, which in this day and age is really saying something. What do you attribute that to?
We attribute that to our D-line. Our D-line is getting to the quarterback. He's hurting the quarterback. And also we attribute that to great coaching. Coach Brown has done a great job coaching up the corners. When I'm playing, it's either Dante or Moxie, they're calling out the plays right before the play even happens. And it also helps that we have Darian Thompson back there, who just tied the record in Mountain West with all the interceptions. He's a great player. We're definitely going to miss him when he's gone, but we attribute that to our coaching and just D-line and us being just sound in our technique assignment.
Marcel was saying last week that he doesn't like it when you guys play defense. He wants you to get 3 plays and get off the field real quick. He doesn't like you guys out there. I think last night you had 9 of the 13 drives or something were like 5 plays or less, except for that long touchdown run. What is it, I guess, is that, how big is that for you guys to try to just go 3 and out or get off the field as quick as possible?
Oh, yeah. I don't really like playing defense either, man. So, yeah, we don't want to be on defense a long time because the more opportunities we give them to have plays, the more opportunities we get them to make plays, but also more opportunities to get us to make plays. So it works either way.
Going off that, the offense had a couple drives that ended in scores, but we're only a couple plays with 85-yard touchdowns, a couple 50-plus-yard touchdowns. I mean, are you guys on the bench and you're like, it's time to go back out there already?
Yeah, I mean, we don't shy away from going on the field. We want to go on the field. So like when they score fast, that means we got to get them off the field fast so they can go score again. We like to work together hand in hand.
So normal week, you guys would spend today kind of processing what happened yesterday, and then kind of move on. Do you guys move on today to start getting ready for Utah State, or how are you guys kind of attacking this?
Yeah, we have a 24-hour window of either celebrating or mourning a win or a loss. You know what I mean?
So you're still doing that even though you've got less time.
No, that's over.
That's over
now.
So it wasn't quite 24 hours.
It's not 24 hours this week. No, not at all.
You guys lose the off day though, right?
Yeah. Well, this is our off day.
Okay.
So tomorrow we have practice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of the players talked about Darian in the week that he had last week after the game, but just curious your thoughts, and I know you're pretty close to them or whatnot, but you had a pretty busy week on and off the field last week.
He's a professional, so I mean, I don't know if you guys see it or not, but he's like an old man in here. People call him Pops and everything, so his busy schedule to you and me, it's not a busy schedule to him, I guess. So he's working hard. He's doing a really good job.
What was it kind of like as he was waiting for the news of the birth of his first child?
I mean, we've been knowing that he's gonna have kids for a while, so we knew it was coming either this week, last week, or next week. So when we found out it was coming this week, he handled it just like a grown man would. He's professional. So yeah, he wasn't here for like 2 days, but you see, it didn't affect his game. He had an interception and a forced fumble and 5 tackles. So he handled the adversity well.
You look up to somebody like that. I mean, he kind of reminds me of Jamar Taylor with the way that he approached it in terms of his professionalism, just kind of the way he handled himself and his preparation and kind of everything.
Yeah, I look up to those guys. I look up to Jamar. Jamar takes me all the time. I look up to DT the most because that's the guy I spend most time with here. And yeah, he's really grown since he's been here, and hopefully I can be something like him when I'm leaving.
So how did the Shane pass work against you guys in practice?
Shane doesn't throw passes on us. Rippin doesn't throw passes on us. That was a great pass, though. A little duck, but it's okay.
Kind of just getting back to limiting drives. I mean, over the last 2 games, there's been very few, over the last 3 or 4 games for that matter, there's been very few sustained long drives against your defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess what's been the key to just being able to get on the field and get off the field and not see any type of consistency? And how do you guys benefit from that? Because it probably prevents offenses from really getting into a rhythm.
Yeah, that's one benefit. We don't let the offenses get into a rhythm. If you let the offense get into a rhythm, it's like a song. It just keeps going. It's terrible. But when we go out there, the first down is okay. Let's stop the run because that's what most teams do on first down. Try to start the run. Second down, it's more of a mix down. You know, let's limit them to any yards passing. Let's limit them to a first down. Third down is money down. That's where we try to make most of our money, whether if it's a turnover on downs or just a turnover period. So we do our jobs on those 3 downs. They shouldn't have a first down. So, and that just benefits the offense most of all, because get these 3 plays, get them back on the field and let them work. We have a lot of great offensive players that are very explosive, and they get their job done.
Is that your line, or did you hear that one somewhere? The one about the song?
No, that's my line. I create
like
everything
that.
I do.
Each week before road games, we always hear players say that it's tough to win away from the blue. But you know, at what point in a game like yesterday do you guys have fun and you see half the people leaving? I mean, when does it get fun away from the opposite team?
In away games when the crowd leaves, oh, it's great when the team watching them leave. Then it's just us and our crowd. Then we start having more people there, so it's like a home game then, right? It's awesome. No, we had this one heckler behind us. He was talking a lot of mess to us, and then it got it to I think it was 27-10, and he just sat down. I just looked behind, and he wasn't saying anything. So it was just great, just watching the crowd die, as we beat the teams we beat away. So, that answered your question.
All right, Chance. Always entertaining.
How'd you know Darian's stats right off the top?
Because I always watch him.